the conceding goals late in games. Maybe that's down to tiredness, fatigue. Maybe it's lack of discipline. I think.
If Arne Slot got sacked, it would make me think, what's the job description? What is the job description for this job? If the guy who won the league in his first year and has then overseen a difficult second season in which there's been an awful lot of change, and his squad has been radically transformed in terms of not just the type of players available to him, but the hierarchy within the squad.
On today's edition of Anfield Uncovered, shocking reports are emerging surrounding Arne Slot's future at Liverpool after claims that the Dutch manager has decided to resign following a difficult and disappointing season at Anfield. If you're a true Liverpool fan, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's get straight into the news. Liverpool Football Club could reportedly be facing one of the biggest shocks in recent years after sensational insider claims suggested that Arne Slot has stepped down from his position as Liverpool manager with immediate effect. According to the reports, Slot's dramatic decision comes after months of mounting pressure following Liverpool's poor performances throughout the campaign and their failure to secure UEFA Champions League qualification. Sources close to the club have claimed that tensions inside the dressing room had been growing behind the scenes for several weeks, with frustrations increasing among players, supporters, and even key figures within the Liverpool hierarchy. The atmosphere around Anfield reportedly became more tense after a series of disappointing results, including costly defeats and frustrating draws that completely derailed Liverpool's hopes of returning to Europe's biggest competition. Fans had initially backed Arne Slot heavily after his arrival from Feyenoord, with many supporters believing he was the manager capable of rebuilding Liverpool and restoring the club back to the very top of English and European football. However, despite moments of promise during the season, Liverpool's inconsistency eventually became impossible to ignore. Reports now suggest that Slot personally felt the pressure surrounding the club had become unbearable and believed resigning was the best possible solution both for himself and for Liverpool moving forward. The shocking development has now sent massive shockwaves across the football world, with reactions already flooding social media as supporters desperately wait for official confirmation from the club. Some Liverpool fans have responded emotionally, thanking Slot for trying to guide the club through what many described as a difficult transition period following major changes within the squad. Others, however, insisted that immediate change was necessary if Liverpool truly want to return to competing with Europe's elite once again. According to the reports, several senior Liverpool figures immediately held emergency discussions shortly after the alleged resignation, with uncertainty now surrounding the future direction of the football club. Questions are now beginning to emerge regarding who could potentially replace Arne Slot if these claims are eventually confirmed. Supporters are already throwing around possible names online, while speculation continues to intensify over what Liverpool's next move could be ahead of a hugely important summer. And honestly, Reds fans, this entire situation would represent a massive moment of uncertainty for Liverpool Football Club. The pressure at Anfield has clearly been building throughout the season, especially after Liverpool's failure to maintain consistency in key moments. Supporters expected improvement, supporters expected progress, but instead the season gradually slipped away with disappointing performances continuing to pile up. The dressing room atmosphere reportedly became increasingly difficult as frustrations grew over missed opportunities, poor defensive displays, and the club's inability to keep pace in the race for Champions League qualification. Now, if these reports are accurate, Liverpool could suddenly find themselves searching for another new manager far sooner than anybody expected. For the club hierarchy, the next decision could be absolutely crucial because Liverpool simply cannot afford another period of instability at such an important stage. The coming weeks could now completely shape the future of the football club both on and off the pitch. At the moment, supporters remain anxious as they continue waiting for clarity regarding the managerial situation and the club's official response to the reports currently circulating. But one thing is certain, uncertainty has once again returned to Anfield in dramatic fashion. And if Arne Slot's resignation is eventually confirmed, this could become one of the biggest talking points in Liverpool's recent history. Liverpool fans, share your thoughts on everything discussed in today's video. And if you're a true Liverpool fan, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to Anfield Uncovered, and turn on notifications so you never miss another Liverpool update. Thanks for watching and we'll see you on the next one.